Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Cubic, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play series. Hope you guys are excited for today. I apologize for the lack of videos on my channel. The last video that went up was Feed the Beast, and that we had issues with that video. I've been messing around. I got a new monitor, got a new, going to get new headphones here pretty soon, and I'm, trying to upgrade my setup a little bit here and trying to give you guys better quality videos and so forth. That way it's not, as bad as it has been in the past. But yeah, I messed around with some settings and it was my fault. We had a few issues there, but yeah, I'm using my old profile on OBS to make sure that we have a good video being given to you guys, and just give you guys kind of a recap of what I've been doing, what I was doing in the last episode and what my plans are and so forth. So let's just start over here. We have knocked back this mountain a little ways. It used to be, where was it? I think it was out here, yeah. And we knocked this back a little bit so that way we could add 4 more of these windows in here. In fact, I just got done doing the last of this here off camera, so that was awesome getting this done. Let's see. Yeah, we need to go into the wall here for the last bit, which I don't really mind too much. Just trying to get this thing up and functioning. Yeah, we did the same thing over here. Our issue was that I wanted to just skip the last 2 blocks here, but then I saw what the lineup was going to be back here with only having 2, and I realized that probably wasn't the greatest of things. In fact, we might even go back 1 more block if we want to be really, really specific. I always mess up those words. Specific and specific. I don't know why. Alright, but yes, so let me break it down. I never said those words. Break down for you guys what's happening. So let's make our way over here to the tower that we built. I set up a new enchantment area. We've got this area up here by the chicken farm. Also, the chicken farm's working too well. We need to fix that here pretty soon. Figure out something to do with this, because it's just working way too well at this point. Alright, so yeah, that'll be good. So let's head up here. The feathers are the worst. That's pretty much the whole story. So up here, we've got ourselves our enchantment area up this ladder. I'm going to put in a new elevator here pretty soon. We've got the enchantment area here. And I've been working on a little system here that basically what's going to happen is we're going to have, like, we're going to press a, or I guess not press a button anymore. So this system can actually go here. My plan was to press a button, but that's not the case anymore because I realized it'd be a little bit messy up here if we did it that way. So what we're going to do is a supply and demand system. That's what we're going to call it, Supply and Demand Enchantment System. Video title. So basically, whenever there is, like, for instance, the sharpness chest, whenever there is 2 sharpness books in there, it will send off just enough of a redstone pulse to activate a repeater. So you can look at this chest, grab ourselves a repeater. I think we can put like an item in here and that will do it. No, I think it has to be a book. I'm too lazy to go grab a book. Do we have anything that would be equivalent to it? Let's try a tool. I think a tool would be equivalent. Yeah. So it'll give off just enough signal that says, hey, whenever we take out the sharpness book, there's not enough items in here now. We don't have enough sharpness books in here. I could do like a full chest, but I don't want like a redstone line running all the way out there. That's just not me. That's not how we're doing things. We're doing the redstone on the back here, and the reason I'm doing this way is that most people think, okay, this is the front of the base. Why are you doing it here? In fact, the front of the base is the inside. That's where we're going to spend most of our time. So I want the wiring to be on the outside, just so that it's going to look cool on the outside anyway. But I don't want to keep like going in farther and farther into our base and so forth, making things look messy. We've already got that monstrosity there of a melon farm, pumpkin farm, which actually works pretty well. But yeah, so whenever we take out like the tool, it says, okay, there's no longer any items, so it would have to be like a redstone torch here. Can't place a block there. Let's see, let's build up this platform a little bit more. Okay, and so there would be like a redstone torch here, and that would do that. But my issue is refilling this chest. We're probably going to have to do something like have like a, do I have a hopper in here? Yeah, have a hopper like here. But then their items from this chest will get put into there, so we have to get rid of that chest. Give me that back. And then, so then we'd have to have like a minecart, maybe like here, that would unload the items that we're asking for. So the whole concept is kind of works like the chicken farm down here, is that whenever we're missing an item, it'll like switch the junctions and so forth to tell the minecart where to go, where to put the items, because they're like, when it comes to enchantment books, there is no sorting, they don't stack. So we have to figure out a system that will essentially replace that. We'll basically tell it, hey, I need sharpness books, so I'm going to put sharpness books in this chest. Yeah, so that's basically what my plan is. So let me head down to the other part of my base here, just make it faster for you guys, and show you guys what I've been working on. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, Cubic, why are you doing a supply and demand system? Why not just have, like, dispensers that you push the button and it gives, you know, the book, so to speak? You know, why are you doing a supply and demand system? Because here's the deal. Where I want to build, like, I guess our quote-unquote library is what we're going to call it, is going to be over here, over in this part of the base. We don't visit this part of the base that often, but basically over here is where we built, like, the cool stairway and so forth. Got the minecart elevator there. I thought about, you know, making a library over here that will have all of our enchantment books. So essentially what's going to happen is whenever the system that I showed you guys back there, whenever that redstone torch turns off, it'll also turn off or turn on a junction over here that will tell the minecart to go to a certain enchantment book area that we have, get the enchantment books that you need, come back and put it into the chest. Now that sounds great, right? The problem is that the minecart is going to take a while to get to our area over there. So the reason we're doing a supply and demand system is basically I want to have the sharpness books readily available up there, so I can just enchant, you know, if I'm making a new sword, sharpness book, done. Okay, walk away. But meanwhile, in the background, we're going to have a minecart that's going to come here. It's going to go into the library, and it's going to basically just be like, okay, I need, you know, alright, Cubic took out, this is me speaking, okay, imagine the minecart as personality. Yeah, Cubic took out sharpness books, so we need sharpness books now because he took out one, so let's supply him with the sharpness book up there. And so that's essentially how the system's going to work. The redstone behind that system. Oh boy. Yeah, so off camera I'm gonna do some work here, especially just hollowing out, get you guys a basic concept. Interior decorating is gonna be I think probably the hardest part is going to be the interior decorating, because I'm not very much of an interior decorator. I know how to do it, it's just, like, I'm slow. I'm very slow at it. So yeah, we're going to, you know, figure out something here for this system. I got a pretty good idea on how it's going to work. It's just the redstone, running the redstone wire to here and so forth, keeping that all organized is going to probably be the hassle. So yeah, let me go off camera here for a second, give you guys kind of a basic concept, maybe get one of the systems done, and maybe we'll do some interior design, and then I'll finish the rest of it between episodes. So yeah, give me a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So off camera here, I've been doing a little bit of work, just a tiny bit of work here. I had an issue, let's see, when was it? An issue yesterday with recording. I got my new headset in. I got a Logitech G430 gaming headset, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. But I messed with my mic audio settings. So yeah, like my voice peaked like crazy that episode, or part of that episode and so forth. And it just was not fun. So let me just adjust something real quick. So here's the progress report on the enchantment system, and here's what we're going to do. It kind of annoys me right now because I have to kind of repeat what I said. Earlier, which I don't like repeating myself too much. especially like when I ask somebody a question, like you've heard my question, you just weren't listening, and that annoys me. But like I don't mind explaining this system to you guys so you guys can understand it and so forth. But I got a pretty decent system set up here. I'm pretty excited about it, not gonna lie. But basically, I'm only going to do one book, one efficiency book or one sharpness book, because I think that at the time, like the timing that we're going to be like using this and so forth, we're probably only going to want one book of like unbreaking and so forth. So it makes more sense for us just to do one book rather than trying to mess with two, because that makes the system a little bit more compact, which I prefer. Prefer it to be a little bit more compact. So yeah, but let's look at the system here. Basically, we have a comparator testing for a book in the system. Goes to the redstone torch here, which is inverted right now. You can kind of see, you see that little red mark there? That's dark red, so it's not on. And then goes to a repeater, which then underneath here is another redstone torch that is turned on. The reason I've done this, it's a double inverted signal. So essentially it's just a redstone, if this is activated, torch is activated over here. It's for these junctions. If we take the book out, it switches the junction to tell us, okay, so the minecart comes this way, realizes, okay, this is where I need to go, drops off the item, drops off the book, puts it into here, and then goes back. And it's going to go this way, which I have a plan for that. It's just going to loop around and go back. So I'm not worried about, like, oh my gosh, it's going to be stuck in an infinite loop or whatever. I know what needs to happen, essentially. So, yeah, it makes it nice, nice and compact, I should say. So, yeah, let's see, pretty much the system here. It's just the junctions I had to work out. I have these levers here, levers. I have them, the minecart here dropping off one book, and that's really all it needs, because once it goes over here, it's just going to drop it off and then go back. So there's no reason to have like an unloading system here, because it's going to just drop it off anyway, and it only has one item, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's see, let me show you guys this thing. So I've got just a kind of a spiral here to get up to the actual enchantment area. Hello, guys. Go away. Go away. No. Bad with a bow. Like a congregation down there. Okay. Oh, come on, I hate you. There we are. Okay, so, yeah, this is just simple spiral thing going up to get to the top there, nothing too crazy. Then it leads down into this tunnel here, which I dug out this tunnel. It took a little while, I'm not gonna lie. I dug out the tunnel here. Okay, it sounded weird. Probably just the lava, I think. But yeah, dug out the tunnel here. I have it running all the way over to the, what is this place called? This place, the library. There we are. And I've got a basic system set up here for the drop-off. So originally I had this in the last segment I recorded, which got messed up. I had it trying to do like an unloading system. I decided I'm going to use a hopper minecart rather to do the unloading, which I think it makes more sense because we're only using one enchantment book. We're not transporting multiple items or anything like that. So the hopper minecart, basically it's just going to go to the detector rail, wherever we're going to send a redstone signal to this torch here, telling the system basically where the enchantment books need to go, or where we need the enchantment book from, I should say. So if we break that torch, it switches here. So by default, they'll all be going this direction, and they'll loop back anyway. I'll have it loop probably here. But by default, they'll go this way. I'll have a torch here. Once that turns on, it will then say, okay, I need, this will be a sharpness book. So I need sharpness books, because we got a redstone signal. all the way over from there. Now, how are we going to get a redstone signal all the way to here? Well, yeah, you guys probably guessed what we're going to have to do here to get a redstone signal. We have to run a redstone line. We have to run individual redstone lines for each of the different enchantment books. There we go, mind blank. So yeah, this is how the system's basically working. Just gonna have a minecart that's gonna run from all the way over there, run to here. That's gonna decide, okay, where do I need to go? And then the dispenser will dispense the book that it needs. It's got a little detector rail here that's going to just basically say, it's going to run redstone here, just going to dispense the book and throw it down. That'll work. So, yeah. Also off camera here, I've been doing a little bit of work with the dark oak. These were supposed to represent bookshelves. They're not bookshelves. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of work here on this library. I'm going to be using dark oak for this. Mainly, my hopper minecart here, by the way. Sorry about that. Got my hopper minecart here. I'm going to use dark oak for this system here. It's just going to be a kind of a. I wanted to go for like a darkish feel to the library, kind of a an older style or something like that. Using half slabs mainly, so that way we can play around with custom lighting and not worry about mobs. That'll make it nice. But yeah, back here I've been also doing a little bit of work. And there's a squid. Goodbye, Mr. Squid. Doing a little bit of work here with this area. Getting the last of this stuff, I guess, put together. That'd be the best way to put it. Yeah, last of this stuff put together. Got a little, like, I guess, water going down here. I was testing out some stuff. Maybe put some lava here or something for some lighting. Just kind of playing around with some cool designs. Maybe have, like, waterfalls here or something. Just put in some water just to see what it looked like. And we'll have like a nice view of our stairway here and so forth, and that would be kind of cool. Yeah, so we got all this area mined out earlier. I mined all this out, and it was fun. And I still have to go one more block, but yeah, the mountain is it's not looking too good right now because of all the mining we've done into it and so forth. But we're pretty much done with the mining, I think. I don't know if we're going to do too much more mining of any more blocks anywhere, because I think we got a pretty good base set up. I think we're pretty good right now. So yeah, let's go down to the library here, and I want to do a little bit of work here on camera to show you guys kind of how the system works, and get a, I don't want to just keep jump cutting. This is done, this is done, this is done. I want you guys to actually see some stuff being built on camera. I think I prefer that whenever I watch YouTube videos, I'm just saying. So yeah, let's grab this stuff here. That dark oak. I have stone bricks on me. Tracks. Anything else? Detector rails. That'd be nice. Signs. Redstone. Okay, I think we're good now. So basically how the system works, I kind of showed you guys, but let's just do this all on camera. It's actually, I don't have dispensers. One thing I forgot, dispensers. Can't make one. Alright, let me grab some dispensers real quick. Alright guys, welcome back. So I apologize about that cut there. Had to attend to some things, but we're going to get back working on this thing a little bit. So just kind of show you guys how this is put together. We've got a detector rail, redstone wire. It's going to run up here onto this dispenser here. And then just, do I have hoppers? I'm out of hoppers. I'm running low on iron here. I just put in more food to the villagers in the iron golem farm, so we should see a few of those guys spawning here pretty soon. But yeah, it's pretty basic here. We'll put let's see, how is it done? Efficiency, and basically we have to go down this line here. I just gotta mine out a bunch more, go down the line here, and continue to do the same process. Gotta add a hopper here, continue to do the same process for all of the enchantment books that we're going to get. That's going to take a while, so I think I'm going to do that off camera, and I think this is a good wrapping up point for the episode. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.